everybody, one of Wisdom here, 2:47 a.m. Tuesday, October 27, 2015. What am I doing up at this time? Well, I'm doing some Skylanders research on the week of Halloween. And the next one I promised, of course, like to go elementally in order, alphabetical, all that jazz. But certain situations require a break to the norm, and that's what we have here. Fiesta is our lone undead supercharger at this point in time. Would have loved to have had Bone Bash Roller Brawl. That's not the case. She'll probably be a springish release. Don't hold me to that, but all I know is it doesn't look like she's going to appear before Halloween. That said, Fiesta is here. We also have the Halloween Alt-Deco Frightful Fiesta. That's who is actually in the game right now. You can't see him because I was going through getting him a little extra cash here from our legendary treasures from the Hand of Fate, which ties in quite nicely with our Halloween theme here, does it not? We have the Teeth Top Hat, which looks pretty Halloweenish, and the reason I stayed on the screen is because plus 25 armor, plus 10 critical hit, plus 20 elemental power. That's some serious worthwhile stuff there. So we're actually going to come in and we're going to wear that thing. Does that not look Halloweenish? I know he's got the mariachi hat, but that's like a stereotypical Halloween hat right there. Anyway, I guess since you're here, you can see what else we get. Let's see, that's not as Halloweenish. Maybe for someone with a raver hat. Plus, that's actually a good hat. Those are my two favorite statistics. But it wouldn't look as cool on him, so I don't think I've broken the skydiving jets. There we go. Alright, so we got him a little extra cash here. We got him a sweet new hat. And we're gonna go check out his base upgrades here. So what we've got with Frightful Fiesta, aside from a really freaking cool looking Skylander, is we need to recap his base attack. So let me get into my spreadsheet here. And the Trumpet Concord, I believe 12 to 18. That is the case. The Amigos, there's basically 3 of them. You've got a guitar guy or a bass guy. He kind of comes in and he spins the guitar around and basically does damage to you. 10 to 15 here, box stock. The trumpet does the same 10 to 15, but he's a ranged one. So, if I spawn him right here, he would stay basically in place and just start shooting at the dummy, do 10 to 15. And then the third one, and it seems to be the more rare one, is the one that plays the cymbals. And while you would think a guitar do the most damage, no, it's the cymbals. They do 15 to 23. You can have 3 Amigos active at a time. They last roughly 22 seconds. Or, the better approach for Skylanders research, they can do at max 15 instances of damage. I spent a lot of time off camera with Standard Fiesta documenting all this stuff, and so I'm pretty comfortable with everything I just said. So again, let me kind of recap. 12 to 18 primary, and again you can move, got full range, got some sweet tunes coming out. Secondary, da-da-dun. Okay, so this is the base guy, right? 10 to 15, basically just spins it around. And you don't always get a different one. Like right there, we got 2 of the bass players. He's the cymbal man. Please run over there. Note, instead of doing the 10 to the 15, when he times out, he's doing 15-23. So that's pretty impressive, right? You wouldn't think so, but it is. And then we just need the trumpet guy. Wait, what is that dude holding? I've never seen one with those little clamshell things before. What is that? It apparently still does the 10 to 15. I don't know what he was holding. Okay, that's the cymbal guy. Where's our trumpeter, man? Come on. It's gotta... Like I said, they just kind of appear at random. Another cymbal round. Really? I never... Okay, right there. That's what I was looking for. This dude that I'm running circles around, he's spitting fire by way of musical notes. It's going to do 10 to 15. A little confusing because Tambourine Man was down there doing 15-23. But now you can fully appreciate the ranged guy for like 2 shots. Note when they disappear, there's kind of like this ghostly aura. Red, yellow, orange type of stuff. So anyway, that's that. However, something that we want to do here is take a look at the supercharged damage, right? So, if you didn't know, the supercharged damage is not just vehicle related. It actually applies to the Skylanders. So we've seen what we have box stock, and I didn't do this with regular Fiesta, so I'm making you watch this, but we're gonna come in here, throw down the Crypt Crusher.
Crypt Crusher.
There's a good look at our hats.
SuperCharged.
Kind of feel bad since he has a hat, but he never wears the hat. Maybe we can get the mariachi hat somewhere in this game. Anyway, note the blue aura down there, that means he's supercharged. So where we were doing 12 to 18 here, I think we'll be doing 17, 26. No. 18 to, that would be 27. That's what we're actually going to wind up doing. Wait, that's because, no? That wouldn't have anything to do with it, the hat. So 18 to 27, that'll work for me. And that, oh geez, didn't get the hyphen in there. That ties in perfectly with my little scenario here. I've done the math on that before. It looks to be the case again. So now we need to check out the supercharged amigos. And of course we get the Trumpet Man. And he is going to do 15 to 23. So, let's actually just assume guitar and trumpet and whatever that other thing was should be 15 to 23. And then Cymbal Man, let's see if we can get the cymbals amigo. Nope. That's the little like clapper guy doing 23.35. What is he doing? What instrument is that? Are they maracas? They don't look, they're just like, I don't know what that is. We got another one of the same guy. Alright, just give us the freaking cymbals. It's a shame you can't control. There, we got the cymbals guy now. So, you other people be gone. He should be 23.35. Come on. Despawn, you nuts. Alright. So, 23 to 35 on the cymbals. And whatever else that is, I don't know. Cymbals, 23.35. I have no clue what that instrument is. Again, I can do lyrics, I can do things of that nature. Instruments now. It's like fashion. I remember in foreign language class I took in high school, we'd have to do these worksheets where we had to match like the clothing item with the word, and it was like, I don't know the English word for this piece of clothing. You know, it's like stuff has short sleeves or it has long sleeves. Define blazer, vest, camisole. I don't know where they came up with that junk. It's like, it's a freaking article of clothing. Let's leave it at that. And it goes on the top half of your body. That's all I need to know. And I'm never going to buy one. But that's another story, another day. So, I think we covered everything there. So, I have done what I believe to be... Did we? Kinda. We'll come back to the supercharged one since we can do that with Frightful Fiesta here. So for now, let's just roll with Dark Hot Streak because it's Halloween, and that's more fitting than the Shark Tank for right now.
Hot Streak.
All right, so here we go. Moment you've been waiting for. Persephone time.
Hello, Extremely, once again. So happy to dance with you, even in this time of great turmoil.
I've just started
and
letting her
danger.
talk. I like her. So she's rocking the top hat right now. Up first, note that we have got 10 wing sapphires, and that's a 20% discount. You're probably asking yourself, hey, how many wing sapphires are there? That seems like a pretty sweet discount. Well, there's 10, and we have them all, and I'm ecstatic about it. So instead of paying $500, I pay $400 because we're special. So, by way of wing sapphires anyway. So, Laid Low is up first. This is press Y to become partially hidden, taking reduced damage. I haven't gone into a level and checked this out. I can't use the Greeble dispenser because they don't register damage. But I will do that. I will have it updated on the spreadsheet. It's probably one of those deals, if an enemy hits us and they were doing 30, it'll become 24 or 20 or 15, something along those lines. So how much of a reduction, we'll have to see. There is another element that goes with that. You'll see in just a second. Up next is Macho Amigos. Amigos now deal more damage. Those little guys pack a punch. Price is $5.60. We can go ahead and grab that. Similarly, we can come in here and grab Solo. This is actually Fiesta's quest. It's not too difficult to do. We'll just walk you through that right after this video. Probably before I go to bed too. So $7.20 is the price with our discount. Press X while playing the trumpet. So essentially you hold X to get it going, and then you tap X and fire solo notes. Press X while playing trumpet to play a solo note that will home in and damage nearby enemies. That home in is very important, and it kind of makes up for the short range of the trumpet. Next upgrade we'll hold off on for right now. It's difficult to document that last one, but we're still doing the 12 to the 18 here. But if I tap X, note those two notes there, they're going to do 5 to 8. That's the solo ability. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You just blast them off. Note they're sometimes colored differently, but they all, from regardless of if we're point blank and I do it, or if we're way over here by the hand of fate and I fire one off. Well, that was a bad example. But you get the idea. It kind of hones in and then it zips down. Very undead-like. It does 5 to 8, which is not much damage, but it's got a cool little element to it, or aura. Tertiary attack is laid low. How long can you hold this thing? It was 10 seconds is correct. And he basically just goes down underground. Into the underworld, if you will. Note the red ghostly aura that emerges. Cool thing is, though, when you go in and out, or I guess back out, it's going to be a deal where you're going to do 20 to 30, which is pretty cool. That's where the damage comes in. And then right here, we don't actually do damage. Not even. Oops. Can't activate any attack, sadly. But can you jump up? Let's see. Gotta hold. Okay, so if I jump out of that without using the Y button, we don't do damage. Okay. If you were ever in a scenario where you were underground and you didn't want to damage something when you come up, press the jump button and you don't do damage. If you just release Y, or your tertiary attack button on your console, 20 to 30, and you kind of get that like sinister, deathly gong or something along those lines. So 20 to 30 damage from the portal. Is going to run for all of about 10 seconds. Solo note does 5 to 8. Now the Macho Amigos. Here's what was going down. We were 10 to 15 guitar and trumpet, 15 to 23 cymbals and whatever that other thing is. So let's spawn off an Amigo here. It's Guitar Man. Instead of doing 10 to 15, he now does 12 to 18, right? So we get whatever that is. I don't know. It's like clappy teeth or something. And it is going to fire off, I believe, 17 to 26, which is just like what we get from the cymbal guy. Those aren't maracas. It's like he's just squeezing some. I don't know. We kind of covered why I don't know that. Show us the trumpet man, please. There we go. So 12 to 18 from the guitar, bass player dude, and the trumpeter. So that's cool stuff. Cymbal guy works just like the miscellaneous unknown instrument guy. 17 to 26. So we've covered tertiary, we've covered Macho Amigos, we covered solo, and now let's see, can we interact? You can, but it pulls you up.
Are you ready for
Okay,
a
final
more
base
magical
upgrade here is Encore. This one's incredibly difficult to document because it seems you can just kind of manipulate it however your little heart desires. $9.60 is the price. Playing 5 solo notes in a row, which is pretty easy to do, that's why I kind of showcased it to you, will cause Amigos to stay around longer. Now, when I went through and I did this, the Amigos, again, they're 22 seconds, roughly 15 hits. The first time I did it, I had a full 17 hits from the next one before he expired. When I went into round 3, I had 13 hits. It seems to vary. You could count it differently. There's all sorts of variables here. But the bottom line is, if you get up to about like the 8 to 10 count from an Amigo, and then you fire off 5 solo notes, they'll stick around for another cycle. And again, if you get to the 8 to 10 mark on the second cycle, fire off 5 solos. They'll stick around as well. So that's why I'm saying it's kind of hard to document and explain, but I'll do my best for you here. So let's grab that. Alright, now right here it's pick a path time, and the good news is, thanks to Frightful Fiesta, the man of the hour, Mr. Halloween, we can take both paths, right? So, what amigos are for the top path? Make a stronger bond with your amigos, making them more powerful. Best amigos forever. Then down here you've got Superstar. Become the star of the show and bewilder enemies with magnificent performances. I kind of think that's the route I am going to take for Frightful. I'll hold off for now though. But what we want to do, I'm gonna spawn in an amigo, and we got Trumpet Guy, right? So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, roughly 10. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That guy should have despawned by now, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See if we can keep him around. Yep. So basically what I'm saying is, if you can keep track of it, or if you can just kind of make sure that you're always firing off solo notes, you can basically have those little dudes. Now I think they do take damage, so keep that in mind. But I mean, that guy should have been around for 15 hits maximum. And just as long as every so often I come in here and we fire off a few solo notes, he's gonna just perpetually be there, it seems. So again, I'm not gonna sit here and see if they can go for like 8 cycles and then time out or something, but the bottom line is you can probably keep them around as long as you're willing to blast off solo notes. They don't do any extra damage, they're at the same 12 to 18, yada yada. But what we will do now, he's still there actually, is pop up here, and we are going to...
Hey there, soldier. You do
That's
your
what we're doing,
training
Buzz.
today.
It's called Skylanders Research. You might have heard of it. Anyway, we're gonna pop one of these guys out, and just this is primary. We'll throw in some solo notes. Are they not hitting it? Okay, they are. So you get the idea. Again, they do 5 to 8, but you can fire them off way quicker than the actual trumpet blast, which is kind of a slow-based attack. And so that was a straight-up primary kill. Secondary attack, let's just spawn in 3 of these dudes. Okay, we already had them. And they killed him. They knocked him out of the arena. So, I don't know where those other guys went. I had this problem when we introduced them. But they're basically just destroying that clown. And if I want them to stick around, I can just spawn off a few more of those, and as you can see, they outlasted that poor pathetic Greeble. So if we come in and we go underground here, now the sad thing is it doesn't register the damage, but I mean, we can come in and we can, dodge his attacks, we can take reduced damage. Again, I'll try to get an exact percentage on that, but we can also then just use this teleportation back from the unlimited type deal to do 20 to 30 and lay waste to our enemies and foes, and of course everyone's favorite Greebles. It's a shame, again, I mean, obviously we wouldn't want to sit here and die, but it would be cool if like it registered like, oh, that mallet would have done 20, and then we can see that underground we take 10 sort of a deal. But can't complain too much. That said, this is Frightful Fiesta. You've kind of gotten a feel for his attacks here. Now let me hop back over this direction, and we will switch from Dark Hot Streak back to the Crypt Crusher, which I really kind of wanted a Halloween version of that, but I guess it's pretty legit as is. Might just swap out the undead blue for orange on the
Crypt Crusher.
Which is sad because I like the looks of that way better than that drum in the back. That's just personal preference. But alright, what we've got now, we were doing 20 to 30. Where is that? Let me actually Control X, Control V, Excellent. Alright, so laid low, we were doing 20 to 30. We're now supercharged. And I assume that was a crit. Yeah, so 30 to 45 on the portal. And then we come in here, the Macho Amigos. Guitar and trumpet. Let's see what we get. Yeah, that's trumpet. So he is doing 18 to 27, really. That's interesting. Because that's better than Frightful Fiesta. Or, I mean, regular Fiesta. So 1726 is 18 and 27. Then the symbols, they were 2436 supercharged with regular Fiesta. There's a symbol guy. What is he firing off? I think can't really tell. Oh, you're kidding me. So 1827, really. Okay. Let's wait for those two dudes to disappear. This is kind of chaotic. Get out of there, Guitar Man. Come on, Iglesias. There we go. 26 to 39. Okay. It was 24-36 with the others. So I'm not sure where that's coming from. Frightful's doing extra damage or something. Let's see, and then the solo notes were 5 to 8 stock, 7 to 11 supercharged with Fiesta. Let's see what they are with Frightful Fiesta. Well, he's doing 18 there, which it was 17 with the other. That was 8. Why? So 18. 8 to 12. Weird. So there's something's going on between Fiesta and Frightful Fiesta, and I'm getting different numbers from them. Let's actually take this hat off, shall we?
I aim to impress.
Remove hat, I guess. It's conveniently located there. Yes. Alright, let's just make sure it wasn't like screwing up our numbers here. So, standard trumpet attack, supercharged. We were doing 12 to 18 stock. And then 18-27. So now it's doing 17. What? That's crazy. So that hat was, I guess, jacking us around. We gotta redo everything. So, 17 to 26. I don't know how that changed the numbers, though. This isn't an elemental zone. It's... the critical hit percentage shouldn't have anything to do. That should just increase our chances of critical hits. Huh. But, this is odd. So, guitar and trumpet, 15-23, cymbals, 23-35. 17-26. Man, I don't even know anymore. This is nuts. Okay, well, let's see. So our solo note, box stock 5 to 8, supercharged Fiesta 7 to 11, Frightful Fiesta with that hat 8 to 12. So that'll be our next clear cut one. 7. So it's back down to 7. What was the deal with that hat? Because you saw it, this is 7 to 11, it was 8 to 12. I don't know what the deal is now. 20 to 30 became 30 to 45. What does that say? I can't tell. Really can't read it. Is it 25, 6, 8? Maybe if we could get a critical, we would know. For the life of me, those numbers bleed together. Huh, I don't know. Well, let's go back in here to hats. It's right here, conveniently. Plus 25 armor, plus 10 critical hit, plus 20 elemental power. That shouldn't have any bearing on what we're doing. Huh. Well, I don't know. Anyway, you've got a good feel for his base attacks, right? That's what matters. So this is Frightful Fiesta, his base upgrades. I'll try to come in here and we'll sort of try to get a good understanding of how much the you know, reduction is in terms of damage. Now the plus 25 on the armor here, yes, I totally would have gotten that. Would have skewed things, but 42, is that what that was? So yeah, I think that's a 28 to 42. Good lord. Why? This is a nutty thing we're going through here. So laid low was 3045 with a hat. Without it supercharged with Frightful is 2842. Yet, man, I don't even know what's going on. So, this is interesting stuff here. I'm not sure how to explain it aside from it's supernatural and it's Halloween. So that'll be our excuse for the hour. Let's go back to Fiesta real quick here. I don't know if I'm like too tired or if this is just totally nuts or something. Now he's wearing a hat too. Which I thought, I can't remember, it was a while back I ran into that. I was like, that's a good look for him. Alright, here we go. So he's doing 17. 24 symbols. Is that even registered? I need that guy out of here. Come on. Despawn. Thank you. Yeah, I think 28 there. And then let's see. 17. Was that an 11? So 7 to 11? I don't know. Something about that other hat, I suppose. What is this one?
I aim to
It's
impress.
not going to show it to us immediately. Yeah, +2. I think it had high critical hit. And health, maybe. I don't know. This is getting crazy, but we got a lot of numbers here. But the main thing is we got the non-supercharged ones is what I care about the most. And I feel like we've got those covered, although that hat was interesting. So I've already knocked out his quest. That's why there's the thing up there with Buzz. But what we will do is I'll use Frightful Fiesta. We'll go in, get the quest preview, take care of the quest, take it from there, and get the heck out of here, because strange things are going on. So that said, eventually, once I've got the full upgrade paths taken care of, we will come in. I don't even know if I'll showcase the SuperCharged stuff anymore. I think I may do that off camera only, and then just have it available to you in spreadsheet form. That'll give people incentive to go check it out, I suppose. But again, my main concern is not supercharged damage, it's just standard damage. I want to know what it is for the attacks, how it pans out, all that good stuff. So that said, we will come in here and we will try to piece together Frightful Fiesta's quest, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and it wasn't too confusing. It was pretty straightforward till I opted to go for the supercharged stuff, and that hat seems to do something magical with him. So not sure how to explain that. I'll be trying to replicate that, see if we can deduce what exactly was going on. But that said, if you did enjoy the video, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. OneOfWisdom.com is my personal site. SkylanderClub.com is a Skylander Club forum. You can take the link down below. Check it out if you like what you see there. Sign up. We've got the Frightful Fiesta versus Fiesta poll battle going down. Be sure to cast your vote for your favorite. Do not have to be a registered member to vote. Keep that in mind. Spread the word. Have some fun with it. The more people we get voting, the better of a sample and understanding we will have of the Skylanders community. That said, it is party time. I'm going to go crank this quest out before I go to bed and lose my mind. But we might be onto something with that previous hat. Something about it seemed to like bump the damage up a little bit. So I'll try to figure that out. We'll get the armor numbers pat down, and we will be back here for the next installment of Skylanders SuperChargers Research.